Why is that? Not everyone wants to live here.
No, it's cold, man.
You can see movies and TV shows that feature Montana as a backdrop, and they cannot portray the temperature change between lovely summer and bitter winter. We only have 3 months of summer.
Yeah.
True warm season. And as long as you've been alive,
Hot in
hot
in shorts, like you're truly sweating. Yeah.
And it's unpredictable. It can snow in August. It has. Check the records. It snowed in every single month of a given year.
Yeah.
If you want to research the records,
Yeah.
Be at the lake and have it snow on you. It can happen.
So the inclement weather basically keeps people out.
Not everyone likes it.
Yeah, no, it's definitely something you have to be accountable for, and it's there are many times where you're gonna need to put sweatshirts in cars, in the same day that you went to the beach, so it's just, it is what it is,
It is what it is. We never go in the woods without survival gear, whether it's August or whether it's in the fall during hunting season, or whether it's during the winter out snowmobiling. You must be a hardy individual, which is why I don't live in Alaska, because those
Too hardcore.
those are some hardcore hardy
No,
people.
I'll admit I wouldn't say I'm wimpy, but I would say that I'm not strong enough for Alaska. So I'm glad I'm in the lower 48.
They laugh at us down here in the
I'm
lower
sure they
48.
do.
And you know why they laugh at us? Because we can't handle that sunshine 24 hours a day concept.
No, I mean,
If you've never been to Alaska, take blinders so that you can sleep at night, because the sun shines all night long. It's disorienting.
yeah, and so there's this movie called
It'll come to you with Robin Williams.
it has Robin Williams in it,
and
yeah.
Al Pacino.
Al Pacino, yeah.
And Robin Williams is the bad guy.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, but
Sorry about that.
Insomnia, the movie.
Insomnia.
That's a great movie though.
And that
detective movie.
That's what Al Pacino
Yeah.
was suffering from.
Uh-huh.
He was the detective, went to Alaska to find this killer, gonna find Robin Williams, but while he's there, the light, the constant sunshine disorients him to the point of debilitation.
Yep.
And Robin Williams don't
Don't spoil everything.
Well, I
but...
spoiled it all. Shoot me.
but yeah, great movie though. I just kind of like the fact that on the shortest day of the year, you still get over 8 hours of sun here. On the longest day, you get about 17 hours of sun, not counting the twilight hours after.
Right.
But yeah,
you still have to be hardy to live in Montana. I mean, it gets cold, and
It does.
highways in the wintertime can be, and quite often are, deadly. Just deadly.
especially in the in-betweens, like if you're driving on the highway and you crash or something, it might be a long time before an ambulance gets to you.
Yeah, if the ambulance wants to get to you.
Exactly.
I'm an ex-ambulance driver, and when people would crash their rigs on the top of Lolo Pass,
Right.
when they shouldn't have been up there in the first place, when the weatherman said this calf-killing blizzard's coming, and they decided to go up to Jerry Johnson and stack their car,
Yeah.
they got the mean medic when I got there.
Yeah, 9 months of winter. Yeah, we have about that. There's definitely cold temperatures, for sure.
Well, if you are in Florida...
For a long time.
If you're in Florida and you are watching the TV show Yellowstone and you are inspired to pick up all your belongings and move to Montana, and
You're going to be in for a rough time.
you're going to be in for a rough
If you don't know anyone, you're going to be in for a rough time.
Right.
Yeah.
What typically happens when people are...
But we kind of like that
delusional.
too. It keeps the mega populations down though.
They
We're nice, but we're not overly friendly. I think in Montana.
We're not overly sympathetic to the stupid.
No.
No. So if you're coming thinking that every month is a warm month, you're wrong. If you're thinking that the winters aren't as bad as you hear about, you're wrong. If you think a Dodge Ram pickup is going to keep you from being upside down in the ditch because it's got 4-wheel drive, and then drive it like an idiot,
well, not just that.
you're going to end up in it upside down in the ditch.
Not just that. If you're unless you're mega rich, you're probably going to be shoveling your own snow too.
Yep. And picking up deer shit in your front yard.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had a thumper arrow.
Yeah.
A lot of deer shit out there. Anyway,
otherwise, what else in Montana? I mean, you basically...
fishing's good.
Fishing is awesome.
Right. Fort Peck and Flathead Lake and Canyon Ferry.
Yeah.
Some notable lakes.
Even if you're not catching, even if you're not, shooting, even if you're, hunting and fishing, even just getting out in the woods is just amazing.
Right.
Right time of year.
Reconnoitering is so much fun to do, to learn the different topography of your local area. You get on top of a mountain ridge and you say, oh, that's where that drainage goes. It goes right on down to Phillipsburg.
And it's a photographer's dream. And honestly, it's a photographer's dream.
Absolutely.
You can't beat the photography in Montana. I almost dare people to beat it, and only people I think in BC can, in my opinion, can beat.
Professional photographers would say, well, that's apples and oranges. When you're in Hawaii, I mean, come on, it's beautiful.
Oh,
right?
yeah, no, of course.
Okay, right. But for the Montana experience, a photographer...
That's tropical versus alpine mountain,
I
totally different.
I believe that a professional photographer could have a lifetime career based in Montana.
Oh, for sure.
Shooting exclusively in Montana. And I bet a lot of them do.
And you can,
why wouldn't you?
And I truly think what I'm noticing too is you see, you've noticed this too, a whole bunch of prints on the wall with all these mountain scenescapes, whenever someone does an interview for Brian Williams or someone else,
Continue.
So my point is you could find a market to sell to the city people. I truly believe.
To the city folk.
So that mountain dream.
No, it's something.
No, but it's true.
It's something that Ryan and I have noticed, and we giggle about it, and we empathize, and we feel sorry for. But when you see interviews on TV, especially now with COVID, typically where they're shooting from, what you can see in the background is a Montana scenic. So when you see a Montana scenic from someone speaking from New York, you know that when they're done with business for the day, they look at that scene and they wish and they wish
and they go,
and they wish that they could live there.
And you know what? We can understand.
We do.